Whoa.
All right. Hey, guys, it's JD from Mr. Critical. How you doing today, tonight, or wherever I am in the world? I am here. You there?
Yep. Something just kind of like glitched there. You started to introduce me, and then it just sort of went like all strange.
Oh, I thought you was going to introduce yourself.
Oh, no. I'm Canadian Retro.
He has 2 channels, Second Edition AD&D and Canadian Retro. Great for video games.
Oh, yeah. You can see them all behind me there. Actually, you can't see all of them behind me. You can see a lot of them behind me.
So, this first stream, hopefully it's good. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Tell us what I can do better. Just what should we talk about today?
I don't know, man. It's really up to you.
You play you said you play a lot of Second Edition.
Yeah, I've tried to. I mean, I played a lot back in the day, in the 90s kind of thing, and we got right into it. Like a buddy of mine was generally the DM, and I'd go over to his place, and a lot of the time it was just the 2 of us, but ultimately, like, it had a huge impact on me, and I just kind of like started near the end of high school. I got out of it. I wasn't really playing, and then university, and years went by, and a buddy of mine, MC Murr, did like one video. He's a video game guy too, and that's why I was following him. And he did a little video about his D&D group, basically, and he was playing Second Edition. I'm like, oh man, I used to play Second Edition, all the time, and then we just started getting into it, and then that's why you can see I got the dice tray here and everything kind of set up, because this would be my regular streaming setup for the AD&D Second Edition sessions that we do. Right now we're just doing Google Hangouts, but we're planning on going live with it at some point after we figure out how to do it. And you just showed me this StreamYard stuff, so this might be the solution to that problem.
Yeah, honestly, I just discovered this myself through the Tabletop Dungeoneers group that we're in. I'm going to put the link in the Discord to the Discord in the description after the stream. So if you guys want to join, feel free. Hit us up. The very active group. But yeah, normally I can't stream at all because my internet sucks. I get like 20 download, 1.5 upload.
I know that right now you're coming in crystal clear, man. Like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, but yeah, if I go to just stream it from my computer through like Twitch or YouTube itself, it just are blurry.
Yeah.
I lag and stuff, and it just sucks. But how long have you been playing D&D?
I mean, if you're talking about really modernly, I want to say like March of last year.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I picked it back up. I mean, I did a lot of research into it, and I've basically been like binge watching D&D videos like crazy since then. So yeah, yeah, I've been doing that, and I've got a 5e group that I've joined in, and I'm sort of learning 5e as I go along with that. So we've had, I want to say, like maybe eight sessions or so. So we're getting to know each other. It's just like a Facebook kind of thing, and we just all said, hey, anybody want a 5e in our area? And a bunch of people jumped in and made a group. So
yeah, cool. I know. I'm sorry. I know me and some of my friends from when we played World of Warcraft together, me and my cousin and some of our Yodis, we started 5e, what was it, last year or the year before, and nobody wanted a DM, so I just picked up on DM and then just started the books and started from there.
That's how you do it.
N, how you doing? What's up, brother? What's up, Almighty N? Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to that guy down there too. He is awesome. Definitely, if you want to play on a budget, check him out.
I was actually right when you messaged me. I was just subscribed to him, and I just started watching all his videos.
Yeah, he is awesome. I'll tell you that.
I saw the link that you posted there in the Discord, and then I was like, okay, yeah. So I clicked on that, and then I went over. But yeah, right before you said, hey, let's do this stream kind of thing, I was checking out his videos.
Yeah, he's it's just amazing how I'll try to post the videos as soon as I can, when I can. So there might be a month in between some videos because the way my life is right now, special needs kid and work with the special needs and stuff, just very demanding. But, I'm always trying to be as active as I can within our groups and stuff and trying to leave comics.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. So how do you play? You guys play Theater of Minds, Battle Mats, or?
Right now it's Theater of the Mind. We had one session with like Battle Mats. I think he wants to bring more into that. If you're talking, that's my 5e group I'm talking about here. But so we're starting to like get miniature aspect going and all that. So it's just been kind of difficult making sure. We've been trying to do it every Thursday, but it's like been difficult, man. There's just been stuff coming up, like people getting married and, just like real life getting in the way. I mean, I was going to have a session tonight. I'd be at it right now. Well, actually, no, I'd be getting home by now, but the DM got rear-ended in his car. So he's like, man, I'm too frazzled. I can't do this tonight. So, but he's all right and everything. That's what's important. But it's just like, stuff comes up.
Sup, Hate? How you doing? Thanks for joining. Sorry. Yeah. Tell me about. I know. I just recently started a group with two of my work buddies. One of them's a DM. Well, he's a fellow DM, but he wanted to play, and I told him, "Hey, you know what? I'll show you my style, how I DM, and tell me what you think." He goes, "Okay." And our other guy, player, it's like, "You know what? I'll do this." I'm like, "Okay." You guys gave him what to use and stuff, what books, and like the first encounter was against the little bird, Kyoku or Kiyu, or the little mockingbirds.
Oh, okay.
Yes, honey.
Can you give me a little bow?
Not right now. I can't.
Please.
Looks like I'm taking a break real fast. Daughter aggro. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I guess I'm running this all by myself here. So while he's gone. So if you wanted to take a look, there's a current project I'm working on. I don't know if you can see that well, but that is from a Lord of the Rings game. That's a Wormtongue, but I've put I believe his name is Wormtongue. I could be wrong, but it's, there he is there, and I'm painting him up like a cleric. And I put the mace in his hand. That was just like an extra bit from Warhammer type thing I found while I was out thrifting. So pretty cool right there. All around, and I just got to paint him up. It's just primed right now, and I started putting some paint on. Problem is, I got to do white robes on him, and it's kind of hard to do. I find just like to make it not look so bland and plain. So I'm trying to figure out ways of doing that, and I've been experimenting with this guy a little bit. But then I found another mini, which I don't have in front of me right now, but found another mini that I think would even be more suitable for my character. So I have to strip the paint off of that, and because it's a hero, or not hero clicks, a Mage Knight mini, and I'm going to be basically doing that with it. So, and it looks a little bit better than that one. I've just been carrying along and babbling along while you've been out. So,
yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah,
I was just babbling away to like fill dead air while you were
gone. Why not? But yeah, it never fails, because anytime, even when I'm playing World of Warcraft with my cousin, it's like, daddy. I'm like, yes, I need a beer after this. Or my wife, can you pause the game? No, honey, I'm PvPing. I can't pause the game right now. Well, I'm like, I can't. And my cousin just laughs. But yeah. So how is, okay, so a friend of mine gave me the Player's Handbook to 3rd edition. And I started reading it, right?
Okay.
And I got confused.
I have never read that book. I have it. I just haven't read it.
The Player's Handbook. Yeah, she gave me
the third edition one.
Yeah, she gave me the DMG.
Like, is it third or 3.5?
It's third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah, 2000.
People I've heard say just skip that and go to 3.5 if you're interested in that era.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was trying to compare it to 5e.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like, I guess cantrips is totally new. 5e introduced those.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, wow.
I find that aspect of it just absolutely insane. Like the cantrips in 5e, like, cause I played like 2e, right? That's what I was used to.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like sitting there looking at just looking through the cantrips. I got a cleric, so I'm looking through the cantrips and I'm like, holy geez, man, this is more powerful than my 2e mage. Like, I'm like first level cleric, and I've got cantrips that can do more damage than my mage can do. Like, I got a mage in second edition that can do like a D4 +1 with a magic missile.
Oh wow, really?
Right. So, and then I got a cleric that can cast, like, I can't remember what the spell is, like something else, but it's like a D8, and it's a cantrip. I can cast it over and over and over again. I'm just looking at it like, oh my God.
I have 2 characters rolled up. I got a forged cleric, a dwarf, a mountain dwarf forged cleric. And actually, I think that's the one I got rolled up on for your game whenever we're going to start doing that. Okay. No, that's Cujo's game. Or is that your game?
Yeah. No, it's not my game. It must be his.
Yeah, it's Cujo's game. So I actually basically transfer all the stats over onto there because I use standard array on it. And I asked him if that was okay. He goes, yeah. And then I have a sorcerer, tiefling sorcerer that I really wanted to try out.
Cool.
I even bought the minis, painted them up with the paint I used was like a craft paint, and I thought it turned out pretty good. I showed it to my cousin.
That's all I use, man. This is the brand I use right here.
Apple Barrel?
Show up well, but it's called acrylic.
See, I use we down here in the Midwest.
This is a Canadian brand though, but it's like a dollar store brand. Like, you can buy it for $1 a bottle.
How many mLs are the bottle?
These ones are, let's see here. They're 4 US fluid ounces, so it's 118 milliliter.
Okay, see the bottles we have down here that I use, a 10-pack is like $5.
Okay.
So they average out about 50 cents a bottle.
Wow. I mean, yeah, but you guys get a better deal on everything down there.
It depends on where you live at. See, I live in the Midwest, and where I live at, I have no local games whatsoever.
Yeah.
You hear me? So I get all my stuff off of Amazon.
I mean, I get my stuff off of online too, man. The game stores around here, it's,
everything's so, like, I'm all for supporting my local game store.
Yeah.
But when they raise the price above the market price on some of the stuff,
I can't do it. I know they got a walls, and they got the brick and mortar, and they got everything else to pay for, but employees and whatever. But it's just like, man, I can't bring myself to do it. Like,
yeah,
like that's your business. Like, why I can't be keeping you afloat because I want to be nice. Like,
exactly right.
You got to provide the service that makes you want to go there. Like, if you're charging more than it's going for, it's kind of hard to do that, basically.
Yeah. Well, I think the closest game store to me is what they call it's called Collector's Cash. It's in Lawrence, Kansas. No, not Lawrence. It's about an hour away from me. Olathe. And I'm like, I drove up there one day because they was going to start doing the event release and stuff. And I told them, yeah, I'll be interested in DM and stuff. They go, well, what would you recommend us do? I'm like, well, for new players, why not have like a little starter pack? Maybe like give out a free set of dice with a purchase of a PHB.
Yeah.
They're like,
it's like a little incentive, right? Like,
yeah, they're like, well, that is a good idea, but I don't think we could do that. I'm like, you'd be surprised how many players, new people would come in and try and buy.
I mean, they could literally order from like AliExpress a batch of dice. Like, and when I order from there, I'm ordering like one set, but if you're ordering from like whatever it is, whatever it is, and you order like 100 sets or whatever, they're gonna be even cheaper per set.
Yeah, like,
and you could practically give them away, and all that. And the only difference is it's just gonna bring people in.
yeah, like Almighty. Some of his videos, he ordered a bunch, like some dice and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've done that too. So most of my dice come from things like that. Man, it was like $1.50 for a pair of dice.
Yeah, I know, right? That's how I am, Almighty. I don't even have a good GameStop near me.
I don't know which ones I have. The only thing I see is like Games Workshops and stuff like that, but they don't really have anything I'm interested in because I'm a D&D player.
Yeah. Well, the paints, okay, honestly, to me, the little paint bottles, it feels like you're just paying to, I don't know if it's just me or not because I'm cheap or whatever, but I feel like you're just paying for the name.
Yeah.
On those.
I don't know. I get good results, man. All my stuff's done with craft paint, and if you follow me on Twitter or whatever, you can see like I just post everything or on Facebook. I post like all my paint jobs because I haven't, like, obviously I started doing this and then I jumped into the painting aspect of minis and all that. Like, you know, I jumped in full on kind of thing.
Oh, dude. So I bought a 3D printer.
Oh yeah, that's my next step.
They are cheap. I got my 3D printer for Amazon. It's a Trunksy XY2.
Yeah.
Great support group for it and everything. And so I print off some minis for it. I think, and you know, I'm painting. I'm like, so I printed off this little paint thing. And I've been saving, like, usually I save these bottle caps for like in place of minis and stuff when I first started. But it's like, whoop, stick the mini on there with some tack and just paint.
Oh, here's how I do mine. See these?
Peel bottles and stuff.
These are mini M&M.
Yeah. See, I got a couple of my wife's own pill bottles. And
then over here, I got it in a like a poker rack or whatever, not poker chip rack.
That is awesome right there.
To hold them upright to dry and stuff or whatever, like so they don't fall over.
I have all my paints and stuff. I need to get to painting my miniatures. Make sure you prime them first. Find a good primer.
Oh yeah, I mean I got some hardware store primer. It works great.
Yeah, all my ends. Like I need to start painting my miniatures. I use that.
Don't we all? Yeah.
Well, I'll show you the miniatures I printed off so far. It's not a lot. Basically, like I printed off a couple owlbears here.
Wow, actually that's pretty decent. I wish I could see it bigger, but this program doesn't let me do that.
How's that?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Wow, man, that's amazing. Really.
You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to Miguel.
Yeah, for sure.
On Thingiverse, right there.
Oh, you write that on the bottom. That's smart.
Yeah. MD4250. You know, he's like the things he does. Here's another one. And you know, I've just painted these with craft paint. Yeah, they got the lines and stuff, but you know, I'm still learning. And to me, it's tabletop ready. Once you're looking at it from above or whatever, you really can't see the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Dragonborn sorcerer, wizard, or whatever you want it to be.
Right on. Yeah.
So that's like, kind of like a One Punch Man guy, a fighter. I don't know if the light. I need to get some better lighting though. But it's like.
No, I mean I'm all about that. Like I'm going to be getting into a 3D printer. I'm just trying to get the funds to do it. So I'm trying to do it. You know, I'm not a cheapskate, but I do a lot of thrifting. So I'm trying to like buy things, chuck them up on eBay, get a PayPal thing going on, and then I can order it. Because the printer I want, I can't even order it in Canada. Well, I can.
What printer is it?
It's the ePax X1. It's a resin printer.
Oh, see, that's the next printer I want to get is a resin printer. So I'm doing like research and stuff.
That's apparently apparently one of the like nicer cheap ones to get because it like self levels or something like that, and you don't have to dick around with any of that. So.
Oh, nice.
Kind of nice, yeah.
That is awesome.
Like, you don't have to fool with any settings. It's like literally put the plate in it and hit the button and go.
Really?
Yeah. Whereas like those other ones, I think you have to like level the bed all the time or something like that,
Mhm.
and whatever. There's a whole bunch of little tweaking you got to do all the time, and this one's just like it goes.
Yeah, I got to level my bed every now and then, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a pain in the butt, but no, I don't know. The extra work for the quality I get is I don't think it's bad.
No,
I
those,
like,
I mean those look great and all. This one just it seems to do a little bit better job
yeah.
than some of like the Anycubics and those kind of things. It's just it's a
Mhm.
little bit higher end than that, but it's not even that much more expensive. It's just like $80 or something more.
Oh, that's
But
not
I'd
bad
have
at
to
all.
order it from eBay in the States and that, or not eBay, sorry, Amazon in the States or from the website that sells it, and it's like $80 US shipping to Canada. So I
Try GearBest.
think I haven't looked there. I looked like everywhere else, but I mean, I've Googled to try to find a different location to buy it from, and it always just
Oh.
pops up to that. And there's someone trying to sell one on eBay or no, Amazon Canada, and they want like $1,000 for it. So I'm like, that doesn't even make
That's
any sense.
ridiculous. But
Yeah.
you know, the sad part, they'll probably get that.
I don't know. Yeah, I know that's the thing. So someone that doesn't know might buy it, you know.
Yeah, that's the reason why I went with this FDM printer. One was the price. Two, I looked at the reviews,
Yeah.
and I went to the support group, different support groups, and asked, and everybody said it was for the price. Get it.
It seems. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I paid
that's
$150
basically
for
the
it.
same thing with this one. Like it's just that good. Like people that have those other ones are just like, get this one. So I'm just gonna go right for it instead of going a little cheaper, and it's not even that much more expensive. It's still one of the cheap printers. It's not anything fancy, but Saber Die saying something's not true.
Not true. What's not
What's
true?
not
Hey,
true?
what's not true, buddy?
It's got to be more specific.
Yeah. This.
Whatever I'm saying, I've just seen on YouTube videos, so this is not from experience at all.
Dude, honestly, his prints though.
His prints are amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
the last thing I painted was one of his models, was the Beholder. I don't know if you
Yeah, I
saw
saw
pictures of
that.
it.
I still need to get it sent to my address, but my address too. But yeah, his he gave me some great advice on my FDM printer.
Yeah.
On one of them, and I printed something off, and the quality just from the slicer. I was using the slicer that came with it. Then I used the Kira slicer.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is the. Let me see if I can find the prints. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell a big difference or not. So here's the one with the non-clear Kira slicer. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of out of focus there. Yeah, that's a way to do it. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so non-Kira slicer.
Right.
Kira.
It's really hard to tell on the camera, but I bet you when you get up close, you could.
Yeah, you can't even see the lines.
I mean, people that are watching this on YouTube, they probably have no problem with it, but I'm looking at it on a little tiny screen here with this setup. So
mine's about the same. Well, I got like two 32-inch flat screen TVs I'm using for my monitors. Then my third screen, I got when Toys R Us went out of business the first time. I bought one of their display screens off their shelves that they were selling for like $30, and I've been using that for a third screen.
So Saber Die says that the EPAX one comes pre-leveled, but it can become unleveled. Like leveled or whatever.
I did not know that.
People that like the reviews I saw, people are like, yeah, I printed off like 150 things and I haven't had to touch anything. So I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure anything can happen with any of them.
Well, yeah, like the
user's mileage may vary, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's one thing I have heard, that no two printers are exactly the same.
Yeah,
like they can be the same brand, but the prints can be different too.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that work into it, and like different kinds of resin you're using, the probably even like the temperature conditions you're working in, or anything like that, humidity, and who knows, right? Like,
I work in my garage, and like my whole setup's in my garage, my PC and everything. So my workbench, and my 3D printers by my garage door, and with all my paints. And I made a homemade wet palette with a couple of sponge from the dollar store, and I used some parchment paper, put some paints on there.
I do the same thing.
It's been a month, and the paint's still good.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, then I go to review, I go to buy a paint palette, an official paint palette. Paint's only good for 2 days. I'm like, I'll take my $2 one, because the Tupperware I used was like from an old lunch meat container that seals up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll take my $2 one. I don't want to spend $8, $9, $10 on one of these others.
No, I'm all about going cheap on it. I mean, that's my whole channel. My whole channel is like me thrifting around it. I don't buy retail, right? So I think I bought a couple things retail. Like I bought a Monster Manual and Player's Handbook, but it was like, they were massively discounted on Amazon one day, so I kind of jumped on it. Like they were like $20 off each or something, so I went for it. But then, of course, after I did that, like 2 weeks later, I found them in a thrift shop.
Dude, so I've been looking for the 3rd edition Monster Manual.
I think I have an extra one. Found
3.0?
it a couple of times. I think I might.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I go to
send it your way, man. Like if you need it.
I just wanted to complete the set. That's it.
I think I might have an extra one. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay. Well, yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to, but yeah, that'd be.
I'm not too worried about it, man. I found it cheaply. I got it for like $5.
I went to Half Price Books. It's like a bookstore around this area.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so you guys are making me want you guys are making me want a printer. Come on, ha ha ha! I'm a budget YouTuber. Make me spend money. Almighty, I'm the same way. I'm a budget YouTuber too.
Hey man,
you know me. Basically, my wife says my 3D printer is going to be my birthday, anniversary, and Christmas. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm not buying that this year.
If you're budget doing it, that's probably the way to go with it. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, the initial startup's going to be costy, but when you get down to business on it, it's not going to cost you nearly as much as ordering the cheapest minis you can find online.
Owlbear. I think the figure for this came up to like $2 to print it off.
Yeah.
Counting my electricity and stuff. Go to buy it. It's I think what 10 to 15.
It's like
make my wife. Wife aggro, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. But unless your wife is like mine, and you let her control the finances because you actually want stuff in life. But yeah, that's honestly that is the best way to go. I'm actually thinking about printing off for like some of these owlbears and paint them gold and send them to some of our fellow YouTubers.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Like, you get a golden owlbear because you're awesome, or channel of the month. I don't know. I'm just something.
I mean, we got a nice little community growing. That's for sure.
We do because it's on. Yep, I order. And don't tell her. Dad, honey, what's this box? Nothing, honey. I'll be in the garage.
It's from China though, so you can't send it back.
It's from Amazon. Use it for 29 days, send it back the 30th. But yeah. Just remember in happy wife, happy life. That's my motto with it. But yeah.
You want some cheap minis, though, you got to check out those Mage Knight videos I put up.
Mm-hmm. I saw those. Those was awesome. So how do you rebase them?
I just cut them off their base and then I chuck them on to a new one.
So are they 28 millimeter?
Here's one right here, actually. That well, this is actually a Thor hero. I got this for like $2 at a dollar store.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah,
I went to my Dollar General up the road to see, and I also when I was in the city last week.
This one's from like Dollarama in Canada, but like some of them have them, some of them don't. And I cleared out one, and they haven't put more out, and then other ones that did have them are out of them. But like I basically just put it on the base, and I found I have that in the video too. I found like a whole bunch of these. I don't even know what they are. They look like little caps or whatever, and they're perfect bases. So I just rebased them onto those. I bought a bag of like, I don't know, there must be like 1,000 of them in it for like $4. So I'm based for life. And then for larger ones, like let me see here. I'm working on this guy. This is just like a dollar store snake or whatever. But the base that he's on is actually just a poker chip.
Really? So,
and it's like and it's like a good poker chip. Like it's got weight to it, and I just find them in thrift shops, right, and pick them up. So I got a bunch of poker chips like that. Yeah, so it's like for the bigger guys. I haven't painted this guy yet, but he's on a poker chip too.
Poker chip like 2-inch base, or
they might be. Yeah, they might be a little bit bigger, but I mean, I'm gonna get too picky about it.
That's how I am anymore. It's like when I was using bottle caps and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not going to get too nitpicky about it. It's not going to matter in the end of it. It's a large size creature, you know, medium, whatever. So it'll work.
Yeah. I don't know. Having the 3D printer, when I get the 3D printer, something was wrong with it. Then I hit, the bed wasn't heating up.
Oh, man.
On it. Well, I contacted them, and the company's based out of China, right? So here I am. It's like 2-3 in the morning. I'm usually up still, anyways. And this other guy, he's out in the Trunksy group. Me and him was talking. The company wanted me to take my probes, test it to see if it was getting power. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable doing that because I'm not really know that much about electricity or power and stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy group goes, okay, take apart the screen, check your screws. And he sent me a picture of what to check. So I'm checking the screws to see either if they're tightened. One was loose.
So that's why it wasn't heating up.
Yep. I'm like, are you serious? I was frustrated. I'm like, dude, I spent $160 or $150 and another 10 for the filament.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I'm going to send it back. But that guy helped me, and ever since then, bam.
Yeah, they're awesome, man. Like I do want to get one. I'm just that's like $600 investment Canadian right now for me to get the one I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna, you know, bide my time and sell some stuff on eBay, hopefully, and sort of raise that money and do it that way. Because I don't want to drop that kind of cash rate off the start.
I don't blame you. It's like,
and then not to mention I have like probably, I don't know, a couple hundred minis at least that need stripping and repainting and pasting and priming and painting, and so it's not like I have a lack of minis right now.
You guys have an IKEA up there?
We do, yeah.
Okay, so I got this glass thing. Hang on, I'll go get it.
There, you can make a GIF with that later.
Go, brother. Go, brother. Go, brother. Okay. I really need to invest in a wireless headset. So, okay, here's one of my first minis I painted. So technically he's my second because I painted the one that he since it came in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
This is just painted with craft paint and with my homemade wash.
Yeah, I make my own wash too.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Awesome, though.
But like, my wife picked up a couple of these, like for her makeup remover pads.
All right. What the heck is that?
It's I don't know the name of it because every time I step into IKEA, I feel like I'm going to summon a freaking demon or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But yeah, I see this. So I put the little base in there, and it squares up just like so. Put that in there. Got a fancy little case.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I got this sitting in my shelf like this. I'm like,
Look for
what
display.
yeah, display. Then my daughter went and removed it. I'm like, I got to move it higher. But yeah, or you can even put the chest Xbox in there and keep it like that.
Nice.
But yeah, I think she paid like $5 for both of those. I'm like, so she's like, I don't know what I'm going to use that for. I'm like, I can put a mini in there.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah. And one of my best finds is this guy right here. I guess he's from 4th edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's a young red dragon from 9 out of 60 Evil B 52. What is it? The date is 2000. Yeah, 2008. So that's
Is that like a thrift store type thing?
Actually, I got this at another game store that went out of business.
When they're clearing it out, or?
Well, it was. When did I get this? It was last year when I got this, and the store just went out of business this year. But yeah, I seen him, and I looked on eBay and stuff. I'm like, wow, that's like a $10 to $15 mini, and they only had it for like $2.
Perfect.
I'm like, I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm like, so can I use this for? I asked some people in the group I'm in if I can use it for 5e. They're like, yeah, you can because the sizes don't change. So I'm like,
I wouldn't even be that picky about it.
Yeah.
Like man, it represents what it is. So good to go.
Yeah. Like if you compare it to the Owlbear, this is what is it? A young red dragon. So it's a large. But yeah, compared to the Owlbear here.
Yeah.
It's bam. But yeah. All my knee. Ha 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 ha. Must have been from when he was dancing. But yeah.
This is something that the 3D printer, because I work at a school, right? So they have a 3D printer there. The guy printed like a test print. It isn't perfect. It definitely has the lines, but I mean, it probably looks better on camera than it does in person. It's really like.
But it's tabletop ready.
No, it's not. I got to paint it.
Well, I started printing off some dungeon tiles, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to print off much. I'm probably going to print off like 12 3x3s. No, I'm going to print off 12 2x2s, 6 3x3s, and probably like 4 4x4s. And just print off scenery. But I'm playing with them. But man, that eats my filament. It takes the 2x2 tiles alone takes an hour, and the 3x3s takes 2 hours. I haven't printed off the 4x4s because I need more filament. But I went on Amazon and see $30 for a set. And I'm thinking about actually after Christmas maybe buying some.
That seems like your best bet right there when it comes down to that. If it's getting too costly or too much resource to print something, then
yeah, well,
it makes sense at that point. But like if you're printing a small mini or whatever and it costs you like 50 cents or $1, like go for it because you're not going to get one cheaper.
5 cents.
Yeah, right. So
yeah, $2. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, a roll of filament's $20. I don't know how many tiles I'm going to get out of that.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to make my own tiles with like foam and things of that nature.
Yeah, Black Magic Craft actually does that.
Yeah, I've watched tons of videos on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems.
I started getting into a little bit of the crafting aspect of it as well, but I'm more about paint minis right now. But I did make one of those. What do they call it? The Ultimate Dungeon Terrain. Like
the UDT from Professor Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see somebody who made one of those in one of the groups I'm in, but they made it out of a metal.
Okay.
And on the bottom of the minis was magnets.
Yeah, I've heard of things like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, dude, I wish I could be that crafty.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm not even at all. Like I'm
Mhm.
painting minis. I mean, I just started doing it, and I'm getting pretty decent results. And I last time I painted something was like grade 9 art in 1991 or something.
Let's see,
So
these here, I spend about probably on my minis 10, 15 minutes a mini on painting them.
oh, I don't. I sit there and spend like a couple days on some minis. Like not a couple days straight, but you know what I mean. A couple nights and
Mhm.
letting things dry and all that.
Oh, I wish I could. Honestly, I wish I could.
I mean, I just do it, and I don't get very much progress. Like as
Yeah.
far as it takes me forever to do it, but I spend a little bit of time on it. But I'm,
Yeah.
you know,
Or depending on the mini, the owlbears I probably spend about 2 hours a piece on, because I had out my monster manual. I'm like, okay, owlbears, I've seen them brown and stuff, but I want to paint it just like what they look like in the monster manual.
right?
So I got my monster manual. I'm like trying not to get painted in or anything at the same time.
Right.
Daughter comes up, Dad. But yeah, but this is what I used to. I stick my minis on here with that stack, and I prime them with this bottle.
Yeah, that's what I do. Except for I use those mini M&M things, which are really cool for it. It works out great.
You can also set a full set of dice in those too.
Well, in those things, I put the sticky tack when I'm not using it. I just open them up, click the lid, and put the sticky tack in it. And when
that's what I do with this the little thing I printed. Just put the sticky tack inside. Then just
that's the exact idea right there. You got it.
Yeah. I made mine from cardboard dungeon tiles are the easiest one. Yeah. And I saw that video. That was an awesome video where he just took cardboard, put paint on it and stuff. Bam. I don't even think. Hey, Ian, do you use a grid on yours or not? I know there's like a 10-second delay, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, usually when I use like OBS, I can negate like some delays a little bit.
Yeah, same here. But it's just something YouTube does, though. I don't know why.
Probably because it's YouTube, just like everything else they do.
Yeah, they're owned by Google.
So they have to make irrational decisions.
Dude, I honestly, one reason why I didn't make a video for a month because that whole thing for the Federal Trade Commission thing kind of scared me.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I can afford a 42,000. Yes, but not exact.
Oh, I mean, they could try to send that my way, and I would just laugh because they'd be like, okay, well, you have.
How are you going to make me pay it?
I'm Canadian. Make me pay it.
How many rubies is that? Yeah, you have rubies, right?
Our currency is just Canadian dollars.
Or Canadian dollars? Oh.
Yeah.
What's rubies?
I don't know. I don't think you're making that up.
No, because I swear Lions Tech Tips says rubies.
He says rubies?
I swore he said rubies a couple times.
Maybe he was, I don't know. It's not Canadian.
Mm.
We have loonies.
What's a loonie?
Loony's $1. It's just a coin with a loon on it, so that's why it's called loony. Dollar coin. And then we have toonies because they're $2, even though they don't have two loonies on them. But
I don't worry much about the one that's created. You know, that's how I am anymore. It's like if they want to move a certain way, or if my players wants to move a certain way, and if it makes sense to me, I let them.
that makes sense to me. That's the way I'm kind of planning around doing it. I don't want to sit there.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there spending too much time doing measurement and stuff, and it just takes just a killjoy, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I made this little thing with a keychain on it for a line of sight thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so I put this in. Let me get a mini. I put this in on a mini, like so. Then I'll stretch it out to see if it was like this. And my player was like, oh, I'm in line to say, I'm like, technically, no, you're not, because there's a wall right there.
Yeah.
This does not go through the wall. Good show. Thanks for the sub. You know what? Thank you for the sub, Superman Bond. Thank you, sir. Hey, make sure you subscribe to Canadian Retro too, man. He is awesome.
Yep. Find Canadian Retro and AD&D Second Edition is my other channel.
You know, I figured we could talk about anything. If you guys wanted to talk, we could talk.
Yep.
You know, unless what time is it where you're at, Canadian?
11:38 p.m.
So you're an hour ahead of me.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Awesome.
I'm a late kind of guy anyways, normally.
Ooh, well, welcome to the show, Jay White. Wow, we got 5 viewers. And you know what?
That's more than I get on my Second Edition channel for most videos.
Really?
Nah, I'm joking. That's an
I was gonna say,
exaggeration.
I'm lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lucky if I get like 100 views on a video. I'm happy if I get 50.
I don't get quite that many. I have a couple that do have 100, but I think it's just because it hit the right. What do you call it? Like it hit the right keywords or whatever, so people kind of clicked on it and they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to watch this."
Yeah, it's 11:39. Roar Street, Oopa Loopa. Well, welcome, brother. But yeah, I was just like, oh, my phone went off. What is this? What's this? Oh, nothing. So is on Duo. Okay, I don't really care. It's a work person. Like, I really want to talk to my boss on Google Duo right now.
That's kind of interesting. Isn't it a little late for that?
I know, right? Hit like the gang. We can bring you views. You know what? We love views. I just do it for pass the time to help me keep sane.
I just do it because I love doing it, man. I love making videos. I love talking to people.
Yes, this is live, Obama D and DM Fluid.
I'm painting this mini live.
Ooh, what kind of mini are we painting today, brother?
I'm just touching up the base on this one. It's not done yet.
Snake.
Just a snake, yeah. Dollar store snake.
Ooh, somebody just hit the like button. Thank you.
Hit the like button.
I'm Mr. Mysteries. Wait, I don't know if I can say that. I'm Mr. Dragon. You know, I don't know. What do you say about once a week we should do this? Just BS talk. I'm game.
I mean, I could definitely see a game going down through this, but I want to do it the way you were doing it through the Discord, man, because I could make it full screen and everything. I could see everything.
Yeah.
This is like squint worthy. This is a laptop.
See, the way we're looking at it, it is. But if you go to, you know what? Let me bring up my channel.
Yeah, but I can't do a 10-second delay and have a conversation with you. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, like on mine, let's see.
It's like communicating like you're on Mars or something.
Yeah. See, right now I just see the 2 screens on how and the chat.
You can see the chat on the YouTube stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is all new to me. Like, this is a new program for me or site or whatever, but I do like it. It's just I liked it better in the way it integrated with Discord earlier.
Yeah, that is nice. That is actually my green screen behind me is actually homemade. I went to Michael's and got fabric. So I think it cost me like $5. Yeah, $5 because it was on sale. So yeah. Donna Henson is getting her back blown. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. I guess I'm kind of old. Sweet. Yeah.
I have no response to that because I have no idea what it means.
Same here. How many of you guys play D&D? And what edition? The real Neptune fan. Wow, honestly, I didn't really expect this many views. Okay, let's try to. I really don't know what that means, so if we can just try to keep it clean, that'll be awesome. Please and thank you. Maybe I'm just too old and I don't really understand. Yes, go Royals. Woo! KC. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Well, maybe he'll be back. Let's see, you know. So you guys got any questions about D&D questions or anything?
Can you take off the jacket?
Yes, honey.
Are you making a video? Yeah or no?
No, I'm not. Please stop.
You
There you go.
say hi.
There you go. Yeah, I think it's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe the internet gave out.
I don't know, something happened there, man. My computer just completely, I don't know what it did. It just went black screen, like it didn't even give me like an error message.
Is it an Apple?
This thing, no, it's a HP laptop.
Oh,
I don't buy Apple.
and neither do I. It's just like, to me, it's overpriced.
Yeah, same here. It's always been, and I don't know. I walk by the Apple store and I see all the people in there, and I just go, ugh.
Dude, when
I can't be one of those dudes.
when your phone costs more than your house payment, that is ridiculous. And
Yeah,
you're
you
making payments on your
got a
phone.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Like one of my coworkers, she spent $1,600 on her phone.
Yep.
I looked at her, I'm like, that's 4 times the amount of my mortgage payment a month. She goes, that's about my mortgage payment a month. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, your house is brand new. You just had it built. But I'm like, wow, there's no way in heck I can spend that much. I'm just happy with a $200 phone. You know, and I get maybe one every 3-4 years.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I can't do that. That's crazy. And the fact that it's probably going to be obsolete in like no amount of time, it's just not worth it.
Oh, probably when the new iPhone comes out, it'll be obsolete.
Yeah.
Who was it I was watching? Luke's APS.
Yeah.
Affordable painting service. Apparently his camera that he uses is an iPhone 7. He bought used maybe, or maybe it was his old one.
He just uses it for a camera.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though, because his quality is pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, wow. Like, I got what's the program on my phone so I can connect it to OBS? NDI, I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, New Tech NDI, and I got that so I can connect my phone through my network, so I can use OBS, and that's how I get my down shots with my phone.
Okay. Yeah.
I just put it on this thingy with the stand.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
bam.
was showing you my setup there earlier.
Yeah,
I just
nice.
had like a little mini tripod. Then I bought this phone holder from the dollar store, and it's just because I had it, because I was using it for videos or whatever, like other videos where I was holding my phone facing downward, and then I just chucked the webcam in it and tied it all together with an elastic band. It does the job. That's what's holding the dice tray there, or filming the dice tray.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Yeah, I want to get me a. I wouldn't mind getting me like a 1080p webcam. Right now, it's just 720, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
And using the 720 for my down shots. Oh, actually, all right, guys, I got to go put the boys to bed. Love the stream. Almighty in. Awesome. Take care of those kids. I hope to see your new videos soon, man. But, oh, and thank you for stopping by, Almighty. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he is a great guy. You know what? I would love to stream with him one day and just get his input about stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty. I know. I just started watching his videos because you put that one up there.
Yeah, I
don't know. Is he in that Discord thing? Because he should.
No, I'm gonna try to. One of his videos, I'm gonna send him the link. See, I wish YouTube did the messenger thing still, so we could. So I could send him the link.
PM thing.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore.
No, they got rid of a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah. Woohoo! Hey, I got 67 subscribers now. Woo woo! Onward to 100.
I think mine's at like 120 something. I think.
You know what? If I get to 100, I'm going to do a giveaway.
My video game one's at 1,500, but I swear only like 100 people maybe watch a video.
Dude, every time it pops up on my feed, I've been watching it. It's just like, man, I remember that game, or I remember playing that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, I love old games, and I can't even get into new games. It's too hard. Too much of a time sink.
Yeah, I'm a PC gamer now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I built my PC, and like, dude, my PC's gonna be good for about 10 years. Why buy a console every 5?
Well, that's the way it is, man. They used to be like a decade thing. Like when you bought a NES, like that was what 85 to. Maybe it was a little less. It just seemed like it was longer when I did. It was more than 5 though. They were supporting it.
Yeah. Well, okay? So Nintendo was still taking service calls for the Game Boys.
Yep.
30 years after it was released.
It's because they know their stuff, man. They're a good company. Like, despite some idiotic decisions they might have made recently, like with some certain things, and I think they've rectified a lot of that in recent years. But like, they're like, why did they make a Wii? It's like underpowered and blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it was like the best-selling console of its generation.
Yep.
Like, you know why? Because they're brilliant, and they know
how to make family games.
Yeah, they know how to appeal to people.
Yeah. It's like when I bought the Wii Fit, it says, "Oh, you're a beast." I looked at my wife and I go, "Hey, honey, I'm a beast."
A beast.
Yeah. She just laughed. I'm like, yeah, but no, it's like one thing I've always said: Nintendo knows how to make a good handheld.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I still got my DSi, the original DS that I bought, brand new.
Yeah,
I still got that. Yeah. You know, I remember carrying my Game Boy. I actually had a purple Game Boy, the C3 one.
Yeah.
With Mad Cat speakers and magnifying glass light and the battery pack, all written off the battery pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would drain the battery pack. But I'm like, dude, I could put that in my pocket, sit on it, and it would not break.
They know how to make it, and they know how to make it, like, because they're designed for kids, right? So they know, like, how kids treat things.
Well, look at the original Game Boy. You know, that, I guess, the original Game Boy had enough power to send a man to the moon. Enough computing power.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like, wow. Ooh. So, what brushes do you use on your paints?
It really depends. There's a store like in Toronto that has a few. It has like a few locations,
Mm-hmm.
One of them's in my city, so I picked up some decent small brushes, just like 2 or 3 from this place. So it's called Curry's, and they're actually like a paint crafter, not like craft paint, but quality paint kind of store for the most part. So I got like although it's falling apart because I've like overused it.
Uh-huh.
It's like the sheath, I don't know what you call it, sheathing on it or something, whatever it is, kind of like falling off of it, but I'm still using the brush.
Okay. So I bought some brushes for acrylic paint at Walmart, and they're like fizzle out. The tips just fizzle out. Is there a way I can fix that?
Don't get paint in the, what do you call it? I don't even know my terminology when it comes to these things. The metal part.
Well, I'll show you what's in. Hang on.
There is like brush repair type of things. I think I've seen people talk about them in their videos. I buy such cheap brushes. I don't really care about repairing them. I just throw them in the pile of beat up brushes and then use them for dirty, hard.
Like they're doing. This one did this, and it was at a point.
Yeah, it's just a cheap brush then.
Okay. Well, yeah, I paid like. Let me see here. $5 for these.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that would make sense then.
Well, I don't know exactly how good the ones I'm going to be getting are, but I ordered some from like, I think it was Wish. It was like free, just pay the shipping. It was like $3 for like 10 brushes or something.
Oh, wow. I bought me some small brushes, like a pack of small brushes from Walmart for like $3. But this brush, I use this one for my wash.
I mean, I couldn't even buy 10 brushes at the dollar store for that amount of money. So I went for it. I'm going to see what they're like. But even if they're garbage, they still have a purpose. Like even if they're trash brushes,
yeah,
you're like dry brushing
like
dirt faces on your minis. Like you really want to be using a nice brush for that. You're going to destroy the brush.
Yeah, but like this is from a cheap little paint set for my daughter, and I just use it for like different stuff.
Yeah, this is what I found today when I was out thrifting. Just give me a second, I'll grab it.
Oh, take your time, brother.
This is going to be in my next pickup video, but I'll show it to you anyways. So I don't know.
Hey, you seen this first one? It's a critical.
Yeah, that's right. It was a bag with like a whole bunch of different brushes in it. This one has probably been used, but again, that's like a good for dry brushing kind of brush.
Yeah.
For like big projects or whatever. And then what else is in here? I think this is just a cheapo set of brushes. Like somebody's taken one of them out. Whatever. There's a bunch of brushes in there again, just for slop jobs.
Yeah.
But there's actually some decent brushes in here too. And they're older. I can tell this by the packaging. Like they're quite a bit older. Somebody's taken another 2 out of that one, but there's still a brush in there. And like then there's some like finer tipped ones. This one's, I don't know, this is called American Painter. I don't know the brand, but it's a fine tip brush. And at some point, like way back in the past.
I think that's the brand.
I mean, yeah, American Painter. That's the brand of it. I don't know much about it, but that's like a super, super fine tip brush.
Huh.
Right there. So there's like that, and then there's, I don't know, these look like garbagey type ones, but somebody paid $10 for that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a bunch of different, there's just a ton of different brushes I got in that bag though for like $5. And some of them are fine tip ones would be great, and a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But check out your thrift shops.
Again, that's an hour away from me.
Oh, I've got one that's like, I've got like 3 that are 5 minutes from my work. So.
Oh, see,
not even 5 minutes from work. At lunchtime, I go out and like go thrifting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my work is like basically a Walmart, like 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, about 5 minutes away from my work. Yeah. So like if I got to go get something, I'll go over there, get get whatever I need to get, then head home.
Yeah.
But like normally, like I was taking one of my players because he was going to go out and buy a dice box to roll his dice in. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
He goes, because there's some good ones. I'm like, no, meet me at Walmart meet me at Walmart. Took him to Walmart, took him down the clearance aisle. I'm like, you can use this, this, and this for this. Took him in the crafting area, showed him the felt. Then I showed him the boxes that they had. I'm like,
yeah.
He goes, I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah, D&D on a budget, man.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, like that's one reason why I haven't tried Warhammer because I don't have the money.
No, I don't want to get into that too, and it's just it's another hobby. Like on top of doing all this stuff already.
Yeah, like
I got my video games. I got D&D minis. I got 2nd edition. I got 5th edition. Like I don't need to get into anything else.
I was at Half Price Books and I see the player compendium. You know what I'm talking about? It was the one that had all from the red box to the blue box rules or whatever. Let me see if I can find it.
Which edition are you talking about?
I think it was probably 1st edition.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the last books I think Gary Gygax was on. Let me see if I can find it. D&D.
No.
Because it had all the sets had basically the monster manuals in it, the DMG, Player's Compendium.
Okay.
Let's see here. But I seen it on I seen it at Half Price Books. I just stopped in there one day.
Yeah.
And looked, and I'm like, wow, original Player's Compendium. But yet it was water damage. And it was like went from this big to this big on the base.
Yeah.
On the bottom. They wanted $50 for it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm like, I'm not paying $50 when I could get the print on demand reprint for $30.
Yeah. And that's it. Like
not for damage.
You got to be wise about it. Like I've passed up on D&D books in thrift shops when they had them overpriced, right?
Yeah.
Like they had some. What did they have? They had a couple like, not the very first edition. I guess it's like the advanced type books, but some of them they wanted like 80 or 90 Canadian plus tax would be like $100 here. And I'm just like, no, like first of all, you're a thrift shop. Second of all, you don't even know anything about this. You just looked it up online.
Exactly.
And like you have no love for it. And now it's,
It's ridiculous. I know. It's like.
So I've had to pass up on a few things that I've seen, but sometimes I catch them not paying attention or whatever, and then I can get some deals.
I know. It's like I do the same thing. Like if I see something, I'm like, I think I can always get this cheaper. And normally I can. Like I took advantage of the Amazon sale. Buy 2 books, get 1 free.
Oh yeah, I saw that was a US deal. We didn't get that here.
You guys need to get that?
No. I'm telling you, man. You guys get the deals. We get nothing.
That's ridiculous. Well,
sometimes we get a deal, but.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got my package in, right?
Yeah.
Each corner had a hole in it, about the size of my fist.
Oh no.
Yeah. I pick up the box, see the holes in there, and when I'm picking up the box, the bottom about falls out. Like they didn't tape it good enough or whatever. I'm like, oh great, here I am. I spent $60 on these books.
Yeah.
I bought the Sit to Your Avernus, which my wife took from me. She goes, "You're gonna open this on Christmas." I'm like, "Fine." The new Eberron book,
Mm-hmm.
and Matt Mercer's Taladore campaign setting.
Right. Okay.
And I'm like, I open it up, corners are smashed a little. I'm like, because they didn't pack nothing in with it. They're just moving around in there. So to me, the book's damaged.
Yeah.
And one of them looked like it was water damage. I didn't even open it up. I called Amazon and I told them. And I'm like, to me, these books are damaged. The corners are bent. And one looks like it's water damage. They made it right. They made it right by me. They gave me some money back on them. But I'm like, that's one thing I said about Amazon. They do try to take care of their customers.
Yeah, I think I generally agree with that.
Yeah. Like, I don't normally call and complain, but when I do, it's something major like that. I'm like, that's. I told them, I'm like, this is kind of ridiculous on the shipping. I don't know if it's your guys' fault or maybe the post office, but
there's places that they're getting pretty good about return policies. I mean, I've even done that on Wish, man. I bought some dice and one of them was like broken when it arrived, and I just messaged Wish and they refunded me the money. They didn't even want the rest of the dice back.
You know, that's what my first set, like when I got into D&D, I bought this bag came with 5 sets of dice.
Yeah.
And some of the dice was missing. And so I did a review. Seller contacted me. He goes, "We're going to refund your money."
Yep.
I go, "Okay, sweet. Well, I do like the dice and stuff, so you want me to return these and you guys can send me some of those?" They're like, "No, just keep those.
And we'll refund your money." Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, "Are you sure?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You know what? I'm taking down that review then."
Yeah.
You know, they're like, "Well, no, you don't have to take down the review." I'm like, "No, I'm going to take down the review and I'm going to put up a review for your customer service."
Yep.
Because their customer service was awesome.
Well, and that's it. Like, but that's going to keep you going back, right? That's the whole point of that.
Yeah. Well, I went to.
They don't care. They just lost a few days. Like, they'd rather you come back and spend money later another time, not be angry at them.
Yeah, the company's not even on Amazon no more for some reason. Like, gosh darn it. But yeah, you know what's a good substitute for minis?
So,
Pathfinder pawns.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a box of those. $35 and you get over 300.
Oh wow.
And they provide 25 bases, maybe 20 bases, but you don't use all the bases at once.
Right.
But yeah, it's not bad. I like I'm not gonna lie, I like the Pathfinder goblins better than I do D&D goblins.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I've been trying to find the cheapest ways of doing all this stuff, man, whenever I can.
Honestly, if you want a ton of minis for cheap, the pawns is the best way to go.
Yeah.
I paid $35 and I got 300 pawns and 20 bases. And yeah, they're cardstock. They're like made out of like a cardstock material or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're great. You can make your own minis too. I've done that before.
I've never actually made my own. I mean, I've modified things so that whatever, but I've never.
Like this little dwarf character right here, printed her off from a website. I made her on a website.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actually, I did a video on it too. I'll link you the video. Print it off, put some clear packing tape over it, cut her out, and bam. One of my first minis. But yeah, that literally cost me nothing. But wow, it's midnight your time, ain't it, brother?
Yep.
I'm
gonna be jumping off here pretty soon, but
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be jumping off too. You know what? Let's do this again next week. Let's try to do this every Thursday.
I can't. I got a D&D session every Thursday.
Oh, you do. You know what? I'll
Except
try
for
to
this
watch
one.
you every Thursday. I might have a guest. I might not. Who
Yeah.
knows? You know? But, yeah.
Well, it works out pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Hopefully
get
it will.
some bases painted while we're doing it.
You know, I might do that too while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Pass the time. Maybe
I'm not trying to pass the time. It's just using my time.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe try to pick up another camera next week and just point it down, and as I'm just talking, just
Paint away, yeah.
Yeah, like your second camera there, you can have that on your mini and just start painting away and have people watch.
Yep.
Apparently, people's into that too.
Yeah, I know there's like channels that are pretty big that have that kind of thing going on. So
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for joining. This was the first live stream.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to call this segment "Let's Talk," and we're going to just talk about anything we want.
there you go.
The Discord group is going to be in the description of the video. Canadian Retro, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
You know what? You're welcome anytime. You know, I'm JD, and remember, if you're over 20, it's a critical. Thanks you guys.